Buff Nation, we got some wonderful, exciting news, huge news. Both Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn are expected to play this upcoming Saturday for your Colorado Buffaloes, for Coach Prime, going up against the Arizona Wildcats. This is a huge conference game, not only with huge Big 12 standing, possible Big 12 title game implications, but also for Travis Hunter and himself, just with his Heisman race going up against a top 5 pick, another top 5 pick in this year's NFL draft, McMillian. Going to break this all down for you, but absolutely love this, guys. This is huge. We dropped the game against KSU. Now we're looking to have a rebound, right? And in order to have this rebound, it's always helpful if we get a really good showing from our top wide receivers. You know, having Travis Hunter available in this game is going to be massive for our offense and our defense, right? Changes the way we play defense, changes the way we play offense. Having Jimmy Horn and LaJohntay Wester and Travis Hunter all on the same field at the same time, oh my God. You know how many headaches that causes defensive coordinators and defensive players when you got all those guys plus Will Shepard, Omarion Miller. Well, prayers for your recovery from that broken ankle, but Drelon Miller, baby T.O., Jordan Onovughe, right? All these weapons, when you got Jimmy Horn and Travis Hunter on the field along with those guys, it just creates so many more issues for the defense to try and solve. But wanted to show this right here, just what we're getting into with them coming, or with this game coming up, and with Travis Hunter coming back along with Jimmy Horn. So maybe this view looks a little bit better, guys. You can kind of see this. So here, when we're looking at total defense, Arizona Wildcats just a little bit ahead of us in terms of yards per game given up. 359 yards, where we're at about 387. So, about 30 yards less per game is what the Arizona Wildcats are giving up. They're right in the middle statistically of the conference when it comes to total defense. Now, passing yards, we can look at this. They're averaging 211 passing yards. This is something that I would expect the over from, right? From Colorado. You saw Shedeur throw for like 400 last week. I think that we're going to see over 211 yards this week against the Arizona Wildcats. But one thing that's encouraging for us, guys, is, Kansas State, they had the best rushing defense right now in the Big 12 when we went to face them. And they had a fantastic showing. They got us out of our game plan very, very early on. Credit to them for that. And the Arizona Wildcats, though, they're giving up twice the amount of yardage compared to Kansas State on the ground. So this is going to be an opportunity. I'll get to this in another video for Isaiah Gustive, Down Hayden, Michael Welsh, all these guys to really step up. Let's get our running backs 20 runs. I really do feel like that's the magic number for this team. Credit to Locked On Buffs for coming out and saying that Colorado is 4-0 when the running backs run at least 14 times a game. That's it. That's all it takes, is to have just a little bit of balance. You see the success that we have. Wow. When we run less than 14 designed runs with the running backs, we're 0-2. 4-2. Let's get back in the win category this weekend, right? Then when we look at points per game, Arizona's giving up 26.5 points per game. So this is going to be a defense that is, again, feel like kind of middle of the road when it comes to the Big 12. This should be a defense that we have success against, no doubt about it. And on the offensive side, for them, I just wanted to take a look at some of their statistics as well. Of course, Noah Fafita's having a pretty good year, but Noah Fafita, again, this is a game in which Shedeur and the offense need to come out and show who the real quarterback wide receiver combo is, right? We know that's Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter, baby. McMillian already with 742 receiving yards. That's insane. Travis Hunter, if he puts out a really solid showing against McMillian and we get this victory, he has to be the Heisman favorite. That's how I feel about it. Right now, he's second in terms of most favorable odds. I think if we have a strong showing this weekend, and of course, he does his Travis Hunter moments that he seems to have every game, he's going to be right there as the betting favorite. That's another conversation, though, if we want to get further into that. But, Tet McMillian, 42 receptions, 742 yards, 17.7 average, 4 TDs. Now, I think all of his TDs came in one game. It came in that first game against New Mexico. So everybody else has been able to contain him somewhat, and you'll live with this, right? For the rest of the season. That's kind of surprising. He hasn't scored any more touchdowns since week 1. But you can see here, guys, Northern Arizona, he only had 2 receptions. Maybe he was hurt. KSU, 11 receptions, 138 yards, but 0 touchdowns. Utah, 6 for 50, 0 touchdowns. Texas Tech, 8 for 161, 0 touchdowns. BYU, 5 for 78, 0 touchdowns. Hey, if we can just keep him somewhat in the middle of where he is at in these performances over the last 5 games, I think we're going to be in a really, really good spot. What we can't allow is for Noah Fafita and Tet McMillian to make us look like New Mexico. And you guys know, man, we're much better than that. So Travis Hunter being back for this game is absolutely crucial in stopping their offense. And you see, again, Arizona not getting off to the best start right now. 3-3. The only win they have against a respectable opponent, a Power 4 opponent, has been University of Utah. And y'all know how Utah has looked right now offensively. I think they were overranked and overrated for most of this year. And now Cam Rising's out. But yeah, they faced Isaac Wilson. They won 23-10 there. But you can see they lost to KSU. We played KSU really, really well. They lost to Texas Tech. They lost to BYU, got blown out by BYU. So this is a game in which Colorado, I think Vegas, I can't remember. I'm assuming Vegas has Colorado as a slight underdog since this is on the road. But this is a game in which having Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn back definitely changed things. They changed the expectation, and they should give Colorado fans, I think, some comfort. I think that we could go win this game, of course, without them. But obviously, the odds really improve when you got a guy that can cover Tet McMillian stride for stride. That's what we got right here. And let's go back and just take a look at what they're doing in terms of total offense. We should take a look at this as well. So Arizona right now averaging 413 yards of offense, a little bit more than where the Buffs are at, funny enough. Averaging 273 yards a game, passing 141 on the ground, and 25.7 points per game. Right now, CU's at 30.5 points per game, averaging 62 yards rushing and 336 yards passing. So this is going to be a great matchup. I think that we should look to get over our season average rushing the ball. I think when we rush for over 100, I think we're definitely undefeated when we've done that this year too. So let's feed the rock. But Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn coming back is crucial. You look at our receiving leaders. It is none other than Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn. 49 receptions, 587 yards. That's a 12-yard average with 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. I would expect Travis Hunter to come out and get a touchdown in this game. No doubt about it. Jimmy Horn, 26 receptions, 347 yards, 13.3 average, and a touchdown. LaJohntay Wester leads the team in touchdowns right now with 7. Congratulations to him so far. He's having a great season. 318 total yards on the season. But it's always going to be helpful when you got your top 2 receivers back for this game, and your top receiver is also your top cover corner. So let's not get away from what we do defensively Let's not get outside of ourselves. Let's stay true to who we are on both offense and defense. Defense, we tackle. We stop the run. We play disciplined. We cover. On offense, we have balance. We run for first downs on the third and short yardage. We get big gains in the run game that then open up the pass game, baby. Open up the pass game. Allow Shedeur to just absolutely cook. So let's see a bounce back game this weekend. Of course, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys so much. I'll be back with some more videos later today. And as always, Go Buffs.